Well, the first thing is working with Christy and Kim on this project has been great. This being a majority female veteran-owned company, they really, any changes that I input in this, they change it. And testing this with them is just went completely smooth. Those girls are great to work with and work for. Probably one of the most important aspects about this, I feel like, revolutionary new sling is the retention. You can't just walk up and take your weapon from somebody anymore. Slip it over their shoulder, slip it over their arm, and just take it. The Dyneema on the retractor is designed to break at 60 pounds. So it won't get hung either on something and get somebody hurt, pull you along, or just get you into something that you can't get out of. So if it does get bad, it breaks away, but it's still the retention that actually, the triangle puts you in, just remove the weapon from you anymore. The confidence that it gives you with having this thing on now is exponential. Knowing that you're not going to lay it down, a hard hit's going to take it away, an explosion's going to knock it out of your hands, just something that's not, that you didn't think about in the op order is not going to just come up now and take your weapon away. So if you fall or you jump, anything, you're still going to have, your weapon at least available as long as you're physically able to use it. The other point that you have to talk about is the weapon staying home. So if you have to turn loose of something, or you have to grab something and you have to turn loose of the weapon, you turn it loose. You simply turn it loose and it will go back to the place in which it's designed. Now, if you have to, you can lock it in place and do whatever you need to do with it. But it's not flying over to your side. That's not flying and hitting you in the groin when you're trying to walk, or just flapping around behind your back. It always is in the same spot and pretty close to being in a ready position. The other good thing about that is also you can train. You can train muscle memory. Once that weapon is always there, I've learned really quickly, it hasn't taken long at all to learn how to draw from it, replace my pistol, and then go back and my weapon's always in the same spot. That right there, making it expedient also is tremendous. It's muscle memory is everything once you get into a gunfight, because the small items that you forget in one of those situations, it's amazing what you forget, and your body just falls back on muscle memory. So you can train that, and it just makes you better at your job. What I believe is probably the most important point about this is you finally get both of your hands back. Forever you've always had to guard your weapon with one hand and at least, at best have 50% use of it. Take your weapon and throw it around behind your back while you're doing something in front, and then you have to go to retain it. Well, now you can, if you have to go through the jock or the talk, you have your weapon ready and you guys are on the bubble. You don't have to worry about taking it off, where it's at, slinging down, talking to commanders, working on an op order. It's still right there. It's ready to go in case the bubble pops. You can take it to the mess hall. I've sat down with it. I've drove vehicles with it. I've roped with it. It's just amazing to have both hands there, take notes, even zip tie prisoners. Whenever you need both hands, the weapon is stowed, but yet it's always ready. That to me has been one of the most revolutionary points about the sling, which I hate to call it a sling. The girls prefer weapon retention system, which I do too, because this thing really isn't a sling. It is a new item that, quite frankly, I can't really do without it anymore.